everyone today, welcome to Kit Guru. It is really good to see you here. We can hopefully provide you with some entertainment today as we swoop in with the review of the ROG Strix Go 2.4 headset. This headset has an RRP of $159.99, but at the time of filming, we did find it a little bit cheaper at $101.99. Let's look at how this item is packaged. So on the front of the box, we have a nice glossy image of the headset itself and some key features in the right-hand corner. We'll go over these a little bit more later. On the back, there is some more information about the headset, as well as some explanations of some more features and the specs too. Getting into the box was actually really nice and easy. The outer box slides away from the main inner box and reveals a removable panel, and boom, we're in. So immediately we are greeted with this carry case. I mean, that's pretty impressive. It looks great. Underneath this, we have a USB to USB-C lead, the jack to jack cable, as well as the manual and the warranty booklet. I was really excited about opening this case as it feels and looks superb. Inside the carry case, we have the removable mic, the headset, and the wireless connector. The USB dongle, however, is hidden underneath the foam, as you will see. I almost missed it. It's only because I couldn't get the wireless connector out that I found it. Also, it leaves a gluey mark in the carry case when you remove this piece of foam, which is a little bit disappointing. Okay, so let's go over some aesthetics. I don't think the box or the pictures online do the headset justice. In the hand, the headset feels and looks premium. This is obviously complemented by that really awesome zipped hard case. It's got multiple pockets for all the leads and everything that you get in the box. The black design of the headset has varying textures and shades of grey, and this is complemented by some silver detailing, as you can see here. It is also nice to see that ASUS added their logo to the mesh inside the cups. Little details like this make a big difference to me. The only downside is my fingerprints are magnetised into this headset and the case too. They do seem to rub off quite easily, but still it does create a bit of a greasy look on the cups and the bag, which obviously ruins that lovely satin effect that ASUS were going for. Okay, so how does it feel? Well, quite frankly, the foam in the headset strap is really responsive. It gives a really nice firm support whilst feeling soft and supple. The material on the headset strap and cups is probably the best pleather type material that I have felt on a headset. It's really soft and supple, and it creates a great overall sensation experience. It also doesn't get too warm or sweaty when in use, so that's really nice too. The microphone feels really well made. It's not flimsy at all, however you can adjust it to almost any position you like. I haven't really seen a mic made this well in quite a long time. As this headset folds, I first off had some concerns. I thought perhaps the structural integrity of the headset's fit and shape might be affected by the joints. Short answer is, it doesn't affect it at all. You may have seen that some headsets kind of collapse unintentionally when you try and put them on your head, but this doesn't happen at all on this particular headset. To be honest, you can't even really tell that it's a foldable headset when you're wearing it or taking it on and off. Now, the big test, what does it feel like to wear? The cups fit my ears perfectly. There's no pressure points and there's no air pockets. And this is good because normally there is at least one pocket because all of our ears are different. It's hard to kind of make a shape that works, and this can let in or out sound, and ASUS actually mentioned this by saying that the headset does include an airtight chamber design, and I really can tell the difference from some of the other headsets, that's for sure. The head strap itself feels just as comfortable. I would go as far as to say you can almost forget that it's on your head. This is potentially to do with how light it is. We'll get into that in a minute. Another thing to note about wearability. Have you ever tilted your head back for a drink or look down at something or sideways quickly and your headset kind of slides or moves around? Well, this headset doesn't do this. Yay! So thank you, ASUS. My own headset, which is a high-ish end headset, even does this, and it really frustrates me. I'm impressed that ASUS have managed to create the right amount of clamp without giving you pressure points or a headache. Also, another fact to mention, the cups rotate, and this is great for having one on, one off, or putting them around your neck. Functionality wise, I was concerned initially about the size of these controls as they are rather small, but as there aren't many keys, it is actually quite instinctual and easy to operate. The buttons feel really responsive and clicky. The volume is a rocker switch that returns to the middle once you've adjusted it, and I think this is really great for travel, which is obviously what this headset's designed for. It means you can't accidentally have the volume on full from rolling around in your bag, and this will prevent you from deafening yourself and damaging the speakers also. The volume switch also acts as a mic on and off switch, and if you push the whole thing in, it announces in English only if your mic is on or if it is off. I found this to be really useful because you can't see if your mic is on or off, so a quick press and you can check. The one downside I found is that there was a really loud beep that occurred when you up your volume. I found upon installing the software this did stop, thank goodness, but after leaving the headset on the side and coming back to it the next day, I turned the headset on again and it did kind of beep again. So the next button is this funny looking button here, and this is the function key. Press this once to play or pause a track, double press this to skip forward, and triple press it for going backwards. This worked really well when I was using it with Spotify. There is like a 1 second delay though, so give it time to work before you go hammering the button 100 times. The other switch here is the power button. So if you want to use them wirelessly, you switch it to here, and if you wish to use it wired, the switch is moved to this position. You have 2 indicator lights on to show you when the headset is on and connected, and one to show you when it's charging, which you can see here. So connectivity, this headset uses USB-C 2.4 GHz dongle. You insert this into the device you wish to connect to, or you can insert it into the USB dongle for non-USB-C connections, which, may I mention, has a 20-meter range. So this also makes me think this would be great for business people, because while you're on the computer and you're having conference calls, the headset allows you to walk around quite far from your device that you're connected to, so you can get your documents or your tea or whatever you need to and move around freely. Also, this would be great for creators. The freedom of movement and travel-friendly design is obviously really useful for someone that's a creator. I loved listening to music on this headset personally, because I could walk around and do my chores without having to worry about connection loss. And this is also true for not having the phone near you when you listen to music. So instead of having it in a pocket and potentially having it falling out, you can pop it in your bag and it will still connect nicely. Just to make you aware, some USB-C mobile phones support music but not communication due to the different chipsets. You can always check the compatibility list on the ASUS website. However, my phone is not on that list and it works fine. Some of you may have concerns about how laggy wireless can be. Well, I personally didn't experience any noticeable lag at all. The fact that it has dual antennas means that the reception is going to be pretty good, but there is a wired option as well. It comes with multiple adapters, including a USB-C to USB 2.0 dongle as mentioned earlier, and a 3.5mm connector lead. So it's easy to connect to Xbox controllers or other compatible devices. So let's talk about some key features. This headset carries a secret. It has a hidden mic as well as the detachable one. So I love this feature as you can talk without having a huge mic dangling around. And also it would be great for me because I stream and often I have a mic for group chat as well as a broadcasting mic that I speak into for the stream. I do end up hitting them together and this would solve that issue straight away. And whilst we're talking about mics, let us talk about the AI mic technology. The feature is a clever little chip in each headset that kills background noise on a mic to prioritize the voice. And it does this by having a programmed AI. The AI has listened to millions of hours of in-game chat, so it knows what to noise gate and what to prioritize. The feature is not available via the 3.5mm jack cable connection though, so just bear that in mind. And I will do a mic test later on in the software section to show you this. The one thing a travel-friendly headset has to have is a lightweight design. And the Go 2.4 comes in at 290 grams, claiming to be the world's lightest foldable headset. Now to me, they don't feel that much different to my own headset that is a standard headset, and it weighs 322 grams, which I think is kind of a normal weight for a headset. However, on your head, they do feel much lighter, but in the hand, and not so much. So carrying them, you probably wouldn't notice a difference. This headset also features exclusive hypergrounding technology. So if you have some interference through electricity running through your system, this may help with that. Another useful feature is the fast charging battery. So the headset came to me fully depleted. I left it on charge for a few minutes and I managed to use it non-stop for at least an hour and a half, and it still had battery left. Whilst we're on the subject of the battery, the headset also has an auto off facility. I didn't realise this, but I left it on the side. I heard a beep come from the headset itself and the light was off, and it automatically turns itself off to preserve battery. As mentioned earlier, I have used these for listening to music and the profile is fantastic. I didn't mess around with any software and I tried them wirelessly to do this and it sounded great. Also, just a little fact to let you know, you can boost the audio quality even more with this headset by connecting it via the 3.5mm cable, and that enables the high-res audio. You may have seen that on those little gold stickers on stuff before. The headset does not control the device's volume, so I just put the PC's volume up to full, for example, and use the headset controls to get to a comfortable level. I also found this gave me a lot more volume if needed, because I could increase it beyond the PC's output. However, this headset is made for gaming, so I tried some Animal Crossing on my Nintendo Switch because it makes a big deal of being able to connect to that, and I wanted to make sure that it did what it said on the tin. And truly, it is so easy going from one thing to another because you literally just plug and play. There's no messing around with pairing or complex button combinations or having to go into the software. Just straight in and away you go. The sound is really clear and there is no delay whatsoever. I then tried some Call of Duty Modern Warfare on my PC, and again, it was just as simple. I popped the USB-C dongle into the USB converter and boom, instant connection, no nonsense. The sound was unexpected, I would say, in a good way. It's just that usually with most headsets, if they sound really bassy and good when listening to music, sometimes they can have a slightly bassier or muddier sound profile when playing games like Call of Duty, and some of the frequencies that are higher, such as gunshots, etc., can get somewhat dulled down. However, it's almost as if the headset knew what frequencies to make prominent so that you can hear the details clearer above the explosions and the lower frequencies in game. Again, all of this is without tweaking anything, just straight out the box, but of course with the software you can make them sound however you want. And I think this leads us nicely onto software. So as I mentioned earlier, we're going to start this off with a mic test. So here is me speaking with the AI technology on. This is the inbuilt microphone for the Go 2.4 microphone test. And I have the AI noise cancellation on and the noise gate off and perfect voice off as recommended. So here we are. This is what it sounds like talking normally. This is what it sounds like talking quite loudly. And this is what it sounds like whispering. This is what it sounds like with the background noise. This is the microphone test for the detachable microphone for the Go 2.4. This also has an AI noise cancellation on. So this is me speaking normally. This is me speaking quite loudly. This is me speaking quite quietly. And this is the background noise. Now, you may be thinking that the keyboard was pretty loud, but now listen to the keyboard sounds without the AI technology. This is what it sounds like with the noise cancellation off. This is what the detachable mic sounds like with the AI noise cancellation off. As you can tell, it really does make a huge difference. I mean, I'll be honest, I was expecting miracles and was slightly disappointed that I could hear the keyboard at all. But after comparison, it really put into perspective how good this technology is working. And obviously with these mics being sort of condenser mics as such, there is only so much you can do in regards to controlling that pickup pattern from the mic itself. Moving on to software, we are looking at the Armoury 2, and you've all probably seen this software before. If you haven't, then we'll have a quick run through now. On the first page, you can see that they have many options for volume, surround sound, EQ. You can also control the AI noise cancellation, which I used to demonstrate earlier. So let's run through some pros and cons. It's foldable, that's really cool. There's a hidden mic as well as a detachable one. Well-made detachable mic, might I add. Intuitive controls. AI mic technology, the high-res audio option, exclusive hyper-grounding technology, multi-platform support, comfort and airtight chambers. They're really good, to be honest. Some cons now. Fingerprint magnets, I would say. Beeping without software went up in the volume. Expensive, but you are getting quite a lot of spec for the price here. I'll let you guys decide and pop a comment down below to let us know what you think of the price. My personal conclusions. So, a lot of tech nowadays has loads of features that are either barely noticeable or a bit gimmicky. I would say that the ASUS ROG Strix Go 2.4 has avoided this entirely and give us some really useful features that enhance the whole experience, and they actually work. They work really well in real life situations. The headset is also really comfortable and it looks great too. I know it's simple, but it goes with a lot of people's setups. There's no dodgy joints or anything that would normally give a travel headset away, and this headset is good quality. If not, I would actually say better than some higher end standard headsets. So let us know what you think of the ASUS ROG Strix Go 2.4 in the comments. Like and subscribe, check out our awesome merch, and I, Christina, will see you next time on Kit Guru.